Hello guys, George here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to give you a server tour. This is a tour of my official server. Yeah, I'm using shaders to make this look extra nice, and so I've decided that I want to do a tour of my server. I'm still getting used to shader packs as I only just installed it, so if I gush over anything, that's just because I've already fallen in love with shader packs. So, anyways, let's not waste any more time and get straight into this tour. Alright, so let's start off with the places we're nearest to. This is my mini game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a torch for this, because shaders doesn't really work with light. So if we just take a look at these walls here, as you can see, it looks pretty nice. We got like these rooms. If we go up here, you can see that there are these concrete blocks that are back right now. So as you can see, this is down. So if I press this now, you heard that. Go back up here, then as you can see, these are all up. So the idea of this is basically players will disguise as a mob, and then after they say they're ready, the person down there would switch the lever, they'd fall down, and he'd have to guess who's who. And you can play this in 2-player with disguising as an armor stand and then placing armor stands in every single other one. Over here we have two things. We have my secret house. Ooh, secret. We got I've said it before and I'll say it again, I'm a bit obsessed with pigs. Got a interview room. This is actually from a scrapped video idea named Interviews with Planet Plushie. I'm actually thinking of bringing that back. We got a nice fireplace here with some protective barriers so they can't get through. You know, you can't get through and get endangered. If we go up here, we've got a little chimney to make it more realistic. If we go over here, we have my other house, which is a giant pig. It's a pretty silly house, but I still like it. Thanks to Pink Fancy for building it. It's pretty nice. It looks pretty nice, especially in shader packs. I told you I'd be gushing about it. This actually originally started off as a silly joke server named Knucklescraft, and I was playing this like Sonic ROM hack named Knuckles, Knuckles, and Knuckles, and I just had the inspiration. Also, if you're wondering where Sonic Saturday is, I'm thinking about bringing that back, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it right now, obviously, because it's not Saturday, it's Sunday. I could have done one episode yesterday, but I just got off tracked. This is literally all there was. It was just a giant Knuckles statue, and then we got a Knuckles hotel that was built by Pink Fancy. Now it's, oh no, that's a famous line, famous meme line. Got rooms in there with Knuckles. Basically, this whole thing is just a Knuckles thing. And we've also got there's a room around. There's that room there. So basically, if you're wondering where Sonic is in this whole thing, he's dead. He's dead. We got Sonic heads in here. It's pretty dark, to be honest. Go back out here. So if we go in here, we have a house that Think Fancy built. It's a very nice house. I really like how it looks, especially in shader packs. You know what I'm gonna say? Hey, don't you guys? Yeah, it's very nice. I really like how it looks. The leaves of waving effect kind of makes it look a bit weird. But if the leaf waving effects weren't there, then this would look spot on. Can't even find my way out. Over here we have this big huge box with a mini game that no one's played yet, named, yeah. As you can see, night vision doesn't work at all, but I got a torch here so you can see a little bit better. Got some iron golems, some cows, some pigs, some chickens, and basically the whole objective of this game is to basically, you basically have to disguise as as one of these mobs, and then just have to try blend in. Well, that's ominous, so let's go out here now. Okay, there we go. We got a little base here, with some nice water. There's actually a house under here. You can actually get under here. I'm just gonna game mode 3 in here since I don't want to show you how you get in here. But we got a pretty nice little house down here. If we, now we're back up here, you can go over here to a little Lucky Block arena because the server, there's a plugin that actually allows Lucky Blocks. We got a maze. Now it may look simple, but basically the twist is that, the maze, you have to do that with blindness, and the one thing, this will be hard because you'll be given like a really big high jump boost. And here we have another mini game. We got it's like an arena thing. So I used to be really into stick fight. I still am into stick fight, and so I decided that I wanted to make these little 2D arenas, and it looks pretty good, I think. And yeah, you basically just be a mob, and each mob has their own different abilities. We've got a bunch of teams to use a security command. Up here we have a little mini game that my friend was creating. Oliver was creating. If you don't know who Oliver is, you can check out my older videos. I used to play with him a lot. I don't know what this is. I think these two things were created by Pink Fancy. We got a capture the flag mini game. My old server, which you've seen in past videos, actually had a capture the flag, which was like my most liked mini game. And yeah, why is my fog turned on? Is my fog turned on? Oh no, just shader packs. We got a Hello Neighbor mini game. Basically where one person is the good neighbor while the other is the bad neighbor. And the good neighbor has to try to get into the bad neighbor's house and into there, which is like the basement. Now, originally you'd get teleported to a house that was here, but somebody removed it, so I had to move it to here, this is like a direct replica of the house that has a basement. It's like really hard. But yeah, we also got a Five Nights at Freddy's thing that one of my friends created. Over here we have Murder Mystery. I took a lot of inspiration from other minigames, so if you see a lot of minigames that are from other games, and don't be surprised, from other servers. So we've actually got 3 maps. So we were just testing out a bit of command creations. So you press that, look at that. Got some security there. It's a bit glitchy since it's probably because I have the shader packs. There we go. Got some, yeah, we got Pink Fancy's new house that I built using Schematica. Yes, I use mods now. It's pretty nice actually. We also use the security thing, but also it actually also spruces up your house and makes it so we got some plants up here, got some cameras, and just actually sittable chairs, like you can it's a bit glitched, but doesn't really matter. It's a pretty nice house, and I gave it to Pink Fancy. Over here, once the terrain decides to load in, sometimes even with Optifine it can't keep up. We got a little shack here, which is very nice, made by Oliver. It's a very nice thing. We have got a little balcony thingy. Well, since you've seen it now, here we have the Pac-Man minigame. So I only recently played Asleep, and I just wanted to create a Pac-Man minigame basically, and so that's what I did. So basically every minigame which requires a teleport has this little lobby. So here we have the Pac-Man lobby. So we have the ghosts and Pac-Man, and here we have got Inky, Blinky, Clyde, and Pinky, and then 4 Pac-Mans. So the reason why there's 4 Pac-Mans is because I found out after doing a few test runs, the Pac-Man minigame is actually very hard for Pac-Man, so I made it so there can be more players who are Pac-Man. But basically you press the button, a head would go on to you indicating who you are. But if you both got a ghost or both got Pac-Man, then you'd have to restart the thing. So yeah. But basically if you press this, it'll activate command blocks. One would make it so you teleport. So if you're a ghost, then you'd teleport you there. But if you're a Pac-Man, then you'd be teleported here. And basically, if you're the ghost, then you get given a one-hit kill sword, as well as teleporting you, as well as giving you saturation so you don't lose hunger. And also makes you go to game mode 2. And also gives you a sword with a lot of OP, a lot of OP. It's really powerful, so it can kill Pac-Man in one hit. And so Pac-Man just basically has to hide in this huge maze that I created mostly by myself, though I did get a bit of help. Over here we have a smaller minigame with a basic concept. I went to this like bouncy castle place where this is like bouncy castle place where I live. And it's like really so there's like this one course where you like bounce over like a small thing and try to fight with these like huge stick thingies over a fake thing of water, though this time it's lava. Basically you just have to see who can knock each other off first. Here we have a rules room for Who's Your Daddy minigame that I'll show you later. Over here we have Murder Mysteries little lobby, so you can go to farm. It's kind of lagging a little bit now. So we got a farm over here. So if you were to click this, it would teleport you to a farm. Yeah, so it'll teleport you to a farm. It would say murder mystery. We got some lamps up there, and we got a shop, and with where you can buy stuff. And yeah, the farm is probably the most basic, but it's probably my favorite purely because I thought making a chicken as the shop a interesting idea. I don't know why. We can actually go to game mode 3 and go to the other 2 maps. If you go under here, you can actually see it over there. You can actually now I wouldn't recommend if I'm actually planning to release my server out to the public, give you guys the IP, but not yet, okay? It's only if I can really trust you guys. The only people who I've invited right now is my friends, but basically we got a really nice little ocean lab here that mostly my friend Oliver built. It looks really awesome, and it looks even better in shaders, even though you can't see that well. And you actually caught a glimpse before of the city map. It's pretty basic. We just got 4 areas. There'll be like a city, we have a construction center, a car park, a little swing area, and a part with a huge tower, and a shop. And yeah, basically every area in this Murder Mystery minigame actually has a shop. that you can buy stuff because he's hidden emeralds around the map, which is pretty cool. Over here we have a bit of a spin-off of Who's Your Daddy. Why is V mapped to crouch? I might change that quickly. You can't see it that well due to shaders. So let me just change my controls. I don't know why V is sneak NPM2 BZ. V. I'm sitting in the air. What are you gonna do about it? So we got a little rules. Well, we got basically a bunch of modes, a few modes from Who's Your Daddy. Got our torch, so you can see better. So we got electrical sockets that'll only detect fork, because knives are going to be used to stab people, you know, the daddy, if the baby grabs it. And we got a star. We also got a few pictures up here that I used item bound for. Got a trophy and a vent. There's a few vents around this map, on this thing. This is the baby's room. I made a little parkour, so you have to parkour up to the vent, since you can't do it normally. Got got a TV down here. We got a kitchen with healing potions that are meant to indicate the fruit from Who's Your Daddy. I'm still really into Who's Your Daddy. I just don't play it as much. Troubles of being a fast typer. And I don't know who got rid of the water. But yeah, if you go out here, it's light again. We still got more mini games to show off. That's a pretty convenient area over there. So if we go over here, we've actually got this broken minigame because someone decided to troll me, which is just great. Over here we have the survival games. So go in here, you'll be teleported to a survival games map, which is pretty far away. But there is a TP, the back to tree. You just go on there and it puts you back to where you were. We've also got over here we got a block hunt. It's block hunt because I have a plugin called the iDisguise plugin where you can disguise as anything. We also got a shop in here that you can buy stuff in. Oh, well, look at that. I'm legitimately confused why that's blue, but okay. Basically you can buy certain ranks. So yeah, now you have to play a lot of games. Like my friend Julia, we actually played together, and she owed me, I owed her 5,000 coins or money. So I gave her so she can actually buy that. We got the AFK fountain, and we just got a pretty decorated area. There's a secret library over there. Might as well show you that since it's pretty cool. If I can actually get in. Got a very dark library. If we go in here, I don't even know that at this point, but if you open this chest, oh, well, there's your problem. Indeed. So, yeah. Maybe later this year, I'm planning to announce the server to the public so everybody can play it. We got a secret place here. You go under here. Then we got a nice little cave area that if you keep going you'll see that it leads to an under area, if you look carefully, well, not very carefully, you don't actually have to look carefully, you're actually under the end portal, because Mojang is actually, or Microsoft now, hasn't actually updated the game to make it so you can't see from under the portal. So yeah, you can actually see under the portal. So it's an easy hiding spot, and you can see if anyone's close. You also can't enter the end portal, just to make it a bit more fair. Like I hid in another dimension. We've got a little decorated area out here, along with a nice Enderman. If you want to TP back, you just press on this pressure plate and you're back here. Now, there's a whole lot more. We got arenas, we got a messy part, a bunch of other things, but there are 2 more mini games that I want to show you guys. And those 2 mini games, the first one I'll show you is the floor of lava, if you remember that name. Go in here. Basically, one person will be down there and one person will be up here. Now basically, the person up here would be press the lava button to make it lava, and press the wool button to make it wool. And basically, what the other person has to do is they have to be on the floor and not on the objects. And then the person has to go 3, 2, 1, and then they have to press the button, and then they have to go on, but the other people down there can only go on the object at the last second to make it more challenging, let's just say. Going over here, we got a little prison cell created by Ollie. It's pretty nice. Okay, so there is one more mini game, only one more, and then I'll end off. Because shaders is a bit laggy. We have got a nice array of blocks here. Basically, you'd be in survival and you'd grab an iron pickaxe, and basically what you'd do with it is you'd try to mine these blocks for points. Diamond block gives you 10 points, gold block gives you 8 points, lapis gives you 4 points, emerald gives you 20 points, iron gives you 5 points, and quartz gives you 7 points. And there's this random portal thing up here. That's not a portal. Silly me for thinking that was a portal. And yeah, I probably missed out something. There's also this box of shame, which basically anyone who's done anything wrong will spend time in the box of shame. But yeah, that was basically my whole server. I'm really proud of how it turned out so far. So anyways, folks, I hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you guys want a tutorial on how to get shaders and Optifine, then you always can. So make sure to suggest that in the comments. So anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!